So, Amar, everyone talks about leveling up, new job, new body, new money, but no one talks about how hard it really is when you're always just chasing the next level and never reaching it. And you just feel like you're in a constant circle going through the same thing over and over again. It makes you feel like you're stagnant. You're just stuck and it sucks. I started lifting like more than half a decade ago, but if you look at me, I don't even compare to some of these 17-year-old fitness influencers putting up crazy numbers and just looking insane like monsters. I grinded my college degree, got a decent job, but I'm still making less money than people that are just taking pictures of themselves and showing it to other people. I'm making like 10 times less than them. The acknowledgement on social media is likes, comments, and follows, and it makes you feel like you accomplished something because you're getting all that attention. But what about the people that don't get that attention? The people that don't get any type of acknowledgement? It's easy to be negative, but if I'm being honest, life is supposed to suck. We're basically just slaves to money and our dopamine hits. Let me start with the gym as an example. When you first start, you're gonna have crazy beginner gains. First month or two, you're gonna actually build some muscles and look insane. You're gonna be like, wow, you're gonna be proud of yourself. But the same muscle that you gain in those first 2 months, it could be a year and you won't still gain that same amount that you gained the first 2 months. And then after a while, you're just stuck constantly destroying your body, eating food that you don't even want to, like eggs that constantly taste like fart now because you ate it so many times. You're just stuffing yourself. You're not even enjoying life anymore. And after a while, you just want to stop. But that's the issue. The worst thing you could do is stop. Whenever you do something that you don't really want to do, but you know is helping you and you're kind of proud of, and you stop it, that's gone forever. Because not only are you losing that confidence in yourself, but now you lost that muscle memory, the skill, just that mindset. Your body is a temple and your mind guides that where that temple goes. Like I would want a donut, but for my body, I know that I'd rather just have a banana and skip out on all the desserts. But I understand that after months of just neglecting it, you just want to crack. You just feel like you don't care anymore. I live in New York City. I know it's beautiful. I'm privileged. I know that. But the grind culture here is silent. Nobody cares if you go to the gym. They just look at you different when you look like you don't go to the gym. Nobody cares if you're taking care of your hygiene and showering, but they care once you start smelling. The reality is you never arrive anywhere. You just have to be so consistent that your life feels good because you know that it's so consistent. If you think one day you're just going to wake up on a balcony and be like, I made it, you're probably the person that's not ever going to take the first step in the first place because you're already thinking about the reward before you even did anything. Life is a competition. The winners are usually the ones that work the hardest and suffer the most. And trust me, they're not out here bragging. They're just looking at you, smiling because they know that they're better than you. You should be grateful that you're even alive to be feeling drained. Instead of scrolling through your phone, sleep, rest, focus on your life, focus on your task. To beat your idols, you have to outwork them. Be louder, be better, be the hardest working person that you can be, the one that only wants to be the best. Do you have that mentality, or are you just going to be someone else that I'm better than?